Sabook, your shortcut to knowledge in minutes.
All right, here's the deal. You're caught in a whirlwind of chaos. Friends ghosting, family nitpicking, coworkers slacking, and it's zapping your energy like a bad battery drain. What if two little words could break that cycle and give you back your spark? It's not magic. It's the let them mindset. We're diving deep into the let them theory by Mel Robbins, a straight-up guide to dropping drama and reclaiming your peace. Let's roll. Mel Robbins, the mastermind behind the 5-second rule, wrote this game changer with insights sharpened by her daughter Sawyer's perspective. It all started with Mel's real-life frustrations, like flaky pals or slow service workers, where she was ready to lose it. Instead, she found power in 2 words: let them. It's about letting people be who they are, messy, unreliable, or just themselves, so you stop burning energy trying to fix them. This isn't quitting. It's choosing your own happiness over pointless battles. The book, packed with raw stories, science, and actionable steps, applies let them to 8 key life areas. We'll unpack the main idea, dive into its uses with real examples, and share simple ways to make it work for you today. Here's the full scoop. First, the let them mindset. It's about accepting people as they show up, through their actions, words, or silence, without trying to change them. Mel calls it the seesaw trap. You push to control someone's behavior, they resist, and you're stuck in a draining back and forth. Let them ends that tug of war. Mel's aha moment? Waiting in a garden center line behind a super slow cashier. Instead of boiling over, she whispered, let them. And just like that, her stress faded. Science backs it. Studies on emotional regulation show letting go cuts anxiety fast. Takeaway: it's not indifference, it's smart emotional management. Action: next time someone ticks you off, pause, breathe, say, let them. Write down how it shifts your vibe. Second, friendships and relationships. Not every friend sticks around. Some drift because of life changes or mismatched effort. Chasing someone who's checked out, that's a losing game. Robbins says real friendships need both people to show up, not one playing hero. Her example? A friend kept bailing on plans, leaving Mel frustrated. When she let them fade, she freed up space for stronger, two-way connections. Research shows mutual relationships boost happiness. One-sided ones drag you down. Point: let them saves your energy for friends who vibe with you. Try this. Look at one friendship. Jot down what you control, like reaching out. Let go of their part. Feel the weight left. Third, family and parenting. Parents, this one's huge. Kids push boundaries to grow, not to mess with you. Trying to control every choice? That sparks pushback. Let them means trusting them to learn from their own mistakes. Sawyer's young adult perspective, paired with Mel's experience, makes the parenting chapter hit home. They pull from Harvard's Dr. Stuart Ablon, who says trust beats control for building strong kids. Mel's story? She used to hover over her kids' schoolwork. Letting them stumble taught them responsibility faster than her nagging ever did. Studies show giving kids autonomy builds resilience and confidence. Lesson: be a coach, not a puppet master. Do this. For one family issue, like a kid's messy habits, ask, what can I let go to help them grow? Track their progress for a week. Fourth, the workplace. Ever stressed over a coworker who slacks or a boss who skips your wins? Let them means focusing on your own work, not fixing theirs. Mel, with input from business coach David Girdvitz, dives into leadership. Showing your real self, flaws and all, inspires teams more than acting perfect. Mel's example? She used to stress over a lazy teammate, draining her own drive. When she let them be, she poured energy into her own projects and stood out. Research shows personal accountability at work boosts job satisfaction and output. Key: stop managing others' messes, own your zone. Action: in your next work meeting, spot one thing you can't control. Shift that energy to crushing one task. Notice the productivity boost. Fifth, dating and romance. Pouring your heart into someone who's barely there, that's a recipe for pain. Let them mean seeing people as they are, not as your dream version. Robbins says holding on to a fantasy partner blocks real connection. Science backs it. Acceptance reduces stress in relationships, per emotional regulation studies. Mel's early dating flops came from trying to mold partners. When she let mismatched ones go, she found space for real, honest love. Point: loving yourself first attracts the right person. Try it. On a bad date, think, let them. Later, write 3 must-haves for your ideal partner. Sixth, social media and opinions. Social media is a jungle. Trolls, haters, and comparison traps can wreck your mood. Let them means posting your truth and letting critics do their thing. Mel says your value isn't tied to likes or comments. It's yours to define. Her podcast blew up because she ignored haters and focused on fans who connect. Studies show curating your social media feed cuts stress and lifts your mood. Lesson: control what you see, not what they say. Do this. Unfollow one toxic account today. Maybe that drama-heavy influencer. Follow something positive instead. Feel the mental clarity kick in. Seventh, habits and personal growth. Let them applies to you too. Let yourself be human. Perfectionism kills progress. A little grace goes a long way. Mel ties this to her 5-second rule. Small, brave steps beat perfect plans. Sawyer's story showed how beating yourself up stalls growth. Example: Mel's fitness goals tanked under harsh self-talk. When she said, "Let me mess up and keep going," her habit stuck. Research shows self-compassion boosts habit formation and motivation. Point: be kind to yourself to build lasting change. Action: pick one goal, like daily exercise. Say, "Let me try without judging myself." Track a week of kinder effort. Count every small win. Eighth, the let me shift. Let them sets you free. Let me powers you up. It's about owning your choices. Let me set boundaries. Chase goals. Choose joy. Mel says true freedom comes from responsibility without resentment. Her journey? She went from a stressed-out people-pleaser to a bold creator. Example: Mel used to bend over backward to please everyone. Embracing "let me say no" gave her time for big wins, like her podcast empire. Lesson: let me turns the theory into your superpower. Try it. Every morning, choose one let me action, like let me focus on my priorities. Build momentum day by day. Ninth, the science and extras. Mel weaves in research, like Brené Brown's work on shame resilience, showing let them build stronger bonds, not weaker ones. It's surprising, but true. Letting go fosters trust, backed by connection studies. The book includes a group discussion guide for book clubs or teams, with questions to spark honest, eye-opening conversations. Mal and Sawyer's real stories, like navigating family fights or online critics, make the theory feel relatable, not just a concept. Final takeaway: let them is simple but life-changing. 2 words that reframe your entire world. That's the let them theory broken down. Mindset shift, stronger friendships, freer family ties, workplace wins, clearer love, social sanity, better habits, and let me empowerment. Mel and Sawyer prove peace comes from releasing control, not gripping tighter. If this resonated, like, subscribe, and hit that bell. Thanks for watching. See you in the next video.